and get started. We have 4 stars from the amazing Terminator series here, and rather than ramble on needlessly, we have a huge crowd here. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Let's just turn it right on over. Anyone has a question for anybody here on the panel, please raise your hand.
No questions.
Back here, right over here. We got one right over here. Right over here, sir, right here.
One arm.
My question is from Ms. Hamilton.
Yo-yo.
The character of Sarah Connor is so identifiable in both Terminator 1 and Terminator 2, but the character is vastly different. How challenging was it for you as an actress to develop the character of somebody a little bit softer, more naive as the first one, to be such a
Badass?
and still have it be identifiable to all the fans of the series?
Well, first time around, I think I was more the soft and kind person, right? So it was pretty organic to play that Sarah Connor. Coming back, I knew how crazy she'd be, having lived with the certainty of, you know, mankind's doom. So I actually collaborated with Jim to I said, well, if we're gonna do it again, you have to make her fucking crazy. And at that point, I was pretty crazy myself, so it all worked out. But you know, I really did know, because it had been 7 years and I knew where that character arc was going to have to go. So I was like, get me a trainer and make me crazy, and you know, then we just filled in the blanks. It was fun.
Thank you.
Want to do a proper introduction? Please welcome Mr. Michael Bean to the stage. Question from the audience, please. Over here on the side.
So how many hours a day do you have to work out to look so buff?
27. Yeah, I had to actually create 3 extra hours a day to keep to look like that. No, it was 3 hours a day with the physical training, and then I went and did weapons and recon, and that was the hard part. I mean, like the working out, you know, you wake up in the morning and go, ooh, I see those rewards. I mean, it's like, that's a flank. That's not a hip anymore, that's a flank. But then, you know, I would go and train with the Israeli commando who would like throw things at me and call me names while he asked for my serial number while I'm stripping weapons. I mean, you know, and that was actually a lot harder, because, you know, I would just go, okay, excuse me, Uzi, I have to go to the bathroom. And I would go into the bathroom and I'd sit down on the toilet and I'd go for about 1 minute, and then I would dry the tears and walk out there and just start all over again. So, you know, you do what you have to do.
Next question. Back there?
Were you ever asked to do part 3 at all, or are they right now?
I was asked to do part 3, but there really wasn't the character there. It was just sort of like more of what I'd done, with none of those surprise, none of the real rewards, and I just thought it would be diminished returns. And then I die and they just leave my body in the hallway and keep going. And that really pissed me off. So I just said, no, thanks, I'm gonna retire a champ. I like that, I like what I've done, and we'll leave it at that.
Good deal.
My question is for Mr. Bean. I had read somewhere that James Cameron planned for the second one to make you the T-1000 in an early concept.